Hey, this is Pastor Bruce. Tell me, when the sky grows dark and the destructive winds and rain come your way, what do? Well, most people usually seek shelter, and not because they are strong, but because the shelter is strong. The shelter is safe, it provides protection. So, where do you run when life grows dark and the storms of destruction come your way? Well, some people try to escape by running to alcohol or food or television, and others try to depend on their wits, thinking that they are strong enough on their own. But not David. David looked elsewhere. David looked up. David looked to God Most High, the sovereign ruler over the storms of destruction. Listen to Psalm 57, verse 1. Be merciful to me, O God. Be merciful to me, for in you my soul takes refuge. In the shadow of your wings I will take refuge, till the storm of destruction passes by. Here we have a beautiful picture of God's protection and provision in the storm. It's like being under the wings of God, close, protected by God's awesome power and protected by his presence. Then verse 2 says this, I cry out to God Most High, to God who fulfills his purpose for me. See, David doesn't run elsewhere, nor does he depend on his own strength. David cries out to God. David recognizes that God is in control of the uncontrollable storms. He is God Most High. And David understands that the storm is not random, but that God has a purpose. And God is using the storm to fulfill his purpose for David. Notice it says, who fulfills his purpose for me. You see, God has a purpose for me in every destructive storm. And we can be sure that at the very least, God's purpose for your storm and my storm is to take our eyes off the storm and look to him, run to him, find refuge in him. Well, I trust that in the storm you are facing, that your eyes are on him, and that you find refuge in the shadow of his wings today.